What's good, sports fans? My name is Damian Adams from The Real Deal with Damian Adams. Hit that subscribe button for me, please. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any of this great content. I would appreciate it, and I think you would appreciate the content as well. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at The Real Deal WDA. That's The Real Deal. W as in whiskey, D as in Delta, A as in Alpha. Pretty good follow. I think you'll enjoy it. Today I'm coming to you with my preview of the big championship match this weekend between Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia, as Errol Spence is defending his IBF Welterweight Title. If you are a boxing fan, this fight is everything. Now you might be watching this video thinking, okay, you're exaggerating. Is it really everything? But if you're a boxing fan and you truly love the sport, this fight is everything. Not just everything, but everything. Okay? Think about the fact that we have two undefeated fighters in their primes, right? Errol Spence Jr. is only 29. Mike Garcia is 31. These guys are in their prime, taking a chance, going against elite competition, not trying to play it safe. Mike Garcia is going up 2 weight classes to take this chance. He's someone who could have played it safe. My man Eric Durand, who came on my podcast this past week, pointed out beautifully how he could have stayed at 135 and fought smaller fighters and been the favorite in most of those fights, but he decided to take a chance because in his own words, he wanted to show how much of a badass he truly is. Then you got Errol Spence Jr., who's been trying to get other welterweights to fight him for the longest. He was like, okay, I'm going to take this chance against this undefeated knockout artist, Mikey Garcia. So I'm going to come to you now with my keys to the fight for each fighter. So let's start with Mikey Garcia. Now, Mikey Garcia is a smaller man. As I mentioned, he's coming up 2 weight classes. He's smaller in height and reach, which means key number 1, he has to be able to walk through the fire. When I say walk through the fire, he's not going to be able to sit on the outside and sit in his guard and catch and release like he normally does. He's very good at blocking, and as soon as he blocks, throwing a punch, hitting you on your way in. He has to be the guy going in. And when he's going in against Errol Spence Jr., he's going to be taking some punches. Is his guard good enough to take those left-handed shots, those right-handed hooks? Will he be able to do it? He has to in this one. Key number 2 for Mikey Garcia, he has to make sure he stays off the ropes. Do not find yourself against the ropes against Errol Spence Jr. because Errol Spence is a monster. He's a killer. He's someone who gets you in any vulnerable position, he's going to take full advantage. So if you're sitting on the ropes or you're in the corner and you're trying to block, Errol Spence Jr. is going to be tearing all this up. Then he's going to come up top, tearing your arms up. Even though you're blocking, it's still going to hurt after a while. So make sure you do not get stuck on those ropes against someone like Errol Spence Jr. Okay? Also, key number 3, he has to take advantage of Errol Spence's aggressiveness. Now, Errol Spence is going to be aggressive. That's his style. Mike Garcia has to take advantage and get those counter punches off. If he misses with his counter punches, it won't be a long fight. It won't be a good fight. Errol Spence will dominate if Mike Garcia does not take advantage and get counters off. So he has to be able to block and release. Also, shake him off a little bit, move out the pocket, move back in. He has to be able to change up his game plan. Now, I say he has to walk through the fire, but he can't just constantly be coming in. He has to back up, come in, mix it up to the point where Errol Spence doesn't know what's going on. So those are the 3 keys for Mikey Garcia. Now for Errol Spence Jr., key number 1, combinations. Now he's a southpaw, right? So he's coming through. I want to have the right hook to the body, jab, straight left to the body, straight left up top. If he gets close enough, hit with the left hook. But he cannot throw one shot at a time. If he throws one shot at a time, Mike Garcia is going to be able to, like I said earlier, pick him off with his blocks and then release and catch Errol Spence Jr. Key number 2 for Errol Spence, body work. Along those combinations, he has to make sure he's going to the body on a consistent basis. I believe because he is the much bigger man at 5'9", naturally a welterweight with a 4-inch reach advantage, he'll be able to fight on the outside, go to the body and the head. If he's mixing up his levels, I don't know if Mike Garcia can handle it, because he won't be able to pick him off. He won't be able to counter in a way he did against maybe, say, an Adrian Broner, for example. So that's a really big key for Errol Spence Jr. is combinations and going to the body. Key number 3, you have to be aggressive while also being mindful. Do not be reckless, Errol Spence. If you're reckless against someone who is as skilled as Mike Garcia, you might find yourself on the mat. Now, Mike Garcia, we don't know if his power will register at 147. That's something that's going to be seen during this fight. But he has 30 KOs for a reason. You cannot take this guy lightly. If you go in there reckless, you could get caught. And next thing you know, we got a shocking upset. So those are my 3 keys for each fighter. Who do I believe is going to win the fight? Tough one, man. It's a tough one to pick. But I'm going with Errol Spence Jr. Yes, Errol Spence with a late round KO. I believe the natural size and weight advantage, power, speed, all those things will come into fruition and just weigh down on Mike Garcia. It's going to be a good fight. It's not going to be a win in dominating fashion by any way. But Errol Spence will win by late round decision. I'm going 10th round KO, Errol Spence Jr. So if you think I'm crazy and Mike Garcia is going to win the fight, please let me know in the comment section below. If you agree with me, please let me know in the comment section below. Please subscribe to the channel. Also my podcast, The Real Deal with Damian Adams. I just had Eric Duran on, a long-time boxing writer, who also broke down the fight in a very detailed manner. So you should go check that out. Available everywhere that you listen to podcasts. All right, until next time, go real or go home.